Welcome back to brainstemschool.com, and we'll pick up where we left off with input. So, as we saw in the last example, you can take user input with an input statement and then assign it to a variable. Such as in this example, where the computer asks for the user's name. And then makes an output statement where that name is printed. You can also make a similar statement asking for a user's age, and of course an age is a number. So, what is your age? 25. Happy 25th birthday. So, right away you'll notice that in this statement we use a %s to get the value of age. That suggests that age is a string and not an integer. In fact, if I were to put a %i, which would say we're looking for an int, and I run the program, what is your age? It tells me right away a number is required, not a string. So there are a few ways to handle this. Probably one of the easiest ways is with a cast. If we run an int cast on the age variable in the actual output statement, now we can convert it to an int. So once again, this part of the statement right here converts that string variable age into an int, and then that resulting int is inserted into the string in the place where it has the %i placeholder. Alternatively, you can add a line of code that makes a conversion. So remember, an assignment operator works from right to left. So first, the right-hand side of the equal sign is evaluated. Age is converted from a string to an int. That resulting int is then assigned to the variable on the left, which happens to be the same exact variable name. So thinking of variables as a container, it's almost as if you took out what was in the container before and inserted a new value. This time the new value has a different type. And of course, it works just fine. Finally, you could also put the cast around the entire input statement. This is an interesting statement because we are casting the entire result of the input statement. So the input statement is executed. It comes up with a string result. That result is then fed into the int cast, which comes out with an int result, which is assigned to the variable age, which is used in the string. Now, any one of these methods is fine, although it's not generally a great idea to cast an entire input statement for reasons that we'll see later. One of those reasons has to do with what if the user doesn't put int data. So what if a user instead decides to spell out 13? Well, right away we have a problem. The int cast is looking for an int and it can't find one. You'll get a similar error if you give it other data, even if it's numeric. 13.4. Once again, 13.4, as we know, is a float. The cast is looking for an int, and it can't figure out what to do, so it produces what we call an exception or an error. Thanks a lot. I appreciate your time, and thanks a lot to all of the users who've subscribed, downloaded the ebook, and subscribed to the YouTube feed. Once again, check out brainstemschool.com. If you haven't already, download the free ebook. Check out the blog for all the latest posts. Subscribe to get notifications in your inbox. Check out the YouTube channel. Subscribe, check out all the videos, and enjoy the rest of your stay. Happy coding!